So Glom, we have done it again, haven't we, Glom? We fucked up another night, and it's now 2 o'clock in the morning, and we don't know how we're getting home.
I don't like tangy cheese Doritos in liquid form. So.
It was possibly one that we, put it this way, me and Aaron like our beer.
Yeah.
We didn't drink more than a quarter of them. We left them on the table.
Yeah, we left them on the table.
Okay.
And then the party moved on to the BFI.
Yeah.
In South Bank.
Yeah, there's a place in South Bank called
BFI.
Coach, it was called.
Called the BFI thing.
Yeah, the BFI place. It was
British Film Institute. For those of you that don't know.
Yes, that's what I was trying to remember.
Pardon me.
Yeah. How did pardon me start?
I told you about it on the train.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So there was a film. There was a TV screen in this place showing some interesting kind of
Chinese man getting his throat slit by a tin.
Bean can.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Big boon card.
And then a man fishing.
Yeah.
It was a strange film, but whatever. So we chilled out at this place, and there was not really that much happening. We had a few beers. It was alright. It was not bad. We chilled out there. But by this time, it must have been 1 o'clock, I reckon. And we thought, okay, right, we probably need to get going. So we picked ourselves up and started to leave. And we thought, how the fuck are we going to get back from South Bank? You can't get an M5 to South Bank. We missed all the trains. And we were like, alright, fine. We're Chris now, we'll walk it. It'll be fine. We do it all the time. So we then began the walk.
The walk of walks.
Yeah.
Not as bad
as
the last walk,
yeah.
as you will see in our other video, entitled Glom Hates Tuna.
Yes. That was a bad walk.
But it still was.
A bad walk.
Let's talk about that walk. We have 15 minutes left. Let's talk about that walk. The Glom Hates Tuna walk.
Let's the background.
Yeah, you tell the viewers at home exactly what went into that walk.
Right, we went to this party. Alice's, my friend Alice's party.
Farringdon.
In Farringdon.
We all know about Farringdon.
Yeah. I had left straight from work and hadn't eaten anything since lunchtime. Since about 12, I reckon.
11's.
Yeah. I eat a lot, actually. Okay. So we're at this pub. We'd had a few beers on the train, and we're at this party. I drank quite a bit. Some people bought me drinks because there's a lot of people I knew there. That was cool.
Fast forward a few hours,
yeah.
And you are outside, and you'd fallen over.
Yeah, fell over. Yeah, was quite drunk. We're going home. I'm drunk. Haven't got a clue how we get home. Aaron amazingly gets us to a bus stop in Tottenham Court Road. Where you can get an M5. And across the road was this little shop, which we've been to before, which sells quite nice sandwiches. I then had a tuna melt. This was a mistake.
This was a mistake.
Okay, so fast forward about 20 minutes, we're sitting on the night bus, around the Golden Green area, and this particular tuna melt starts to stir in my stomach. The combination of the lack of food, the alcohol base, and the slightly dodgy tuna sandwich sitting on top of it caused me to throw up. This was not a particularly pleasant experience for me or the other people on the night bus.
Or me, because I had to rescue his fucking arse from the 10 chavs that were sitting behind us.
So in embarrassment and slight fear, because I was in no shape to have a tussle.
A tussle?
Okay, yeah.
I like that word.
It's not great, right? We got off the bus.
You heard it first here.
We got off the bus and we were like, fuck, let's walk over to Golden Green. My shit fuck bus. Oh no, first went to pee and missed the last M5 for about 3 years. We were like, fuck, we're actually going to walk. It was a long walk, not that much exciting happened, there's not much point filling you in more on it. It was a long walk, we eventually got home. I slept an hour before, I was cold.
Yes, okay, so that's that said and done. Would you like to discuss your thoughts on, well, what are your thoughts on the current situation in Iraq?
You see, I do understand that the power should be handed back to the Iraqi government, because that gives them a chance to move forward and become their own kind of nation.
But you do realise that
currently, Don't interrupt me, Aaron. I'm trying to
Pardon me. Pardon me.
But currently, hurricanes, they're not really suitable for having their own government, their own being in charge of their own army. Fuck me, it's cold. Closer. Because they'll just like screw stuff up. That just sucks, like a lot.
But you do realise that the troops cannot pull out of Iraq, because if they do, there'll be total chaos at the moment. It's going to take at least another 2 years for all of the troops in Iraq to have been pulled out.
Yeah, which sucks for them. They probably want to come home.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, you know, sucks to be in Iraq, I guess.
Totally. Oh yeah, we also discovered tonight that me and Aaron have no friends.
Yeah, we don't, actually. No way. Oi, oi, sunshine.
Walking for about 2 hours, trying to get to anywhere near an M5 bus stop without getting us home. And we've basically been walking in the wrong direction. We ate some crappy chicken, and Aaron thought he was going to get raped by the person who served us.
He was gay, what do you expect?
But, yeah. Well, I answered many questions that weren't asked.
Yes. You did. You did. You certainly. You elaborated on
culture,
politics,
sociology, psychology.
Just one more time for the people at home. Explain the philosophical argument of the water bridge.
Of course, right. Imagine there's a flood. What does any sane person do? You put up your floodgates.
Yeah, you put up the floodgates.
You do not want to drown. Drowning is unpleasant.
Yes, it is.
However, when there's no flood and just a pleasant trickle of water,
Yeah.
why would you keep your floodgates up?
Exactly.
Bring those floodgates down. Allow the town to drink from the pearly waters of the river.
Yes.
Allow you to gorge yourself in its pearly, watery goodness.
Yes. I'm not quite sure about the pearly water.
Pearly is just an adjective.
An adjective. An adjective is a doing word.
Yeah.
Pearly is not doing something.
Is a
No,
word.
adjective is a doing word. A verb is a noun.
Yeah.
A verb is a noun.
What's describing?
Well, actually, a verb isn't a noun, so that's not correct.
Verb is a doing word. An adjective is a describing word. Damn yeah.
Okay.
RGK level.
Yeah, but you agreed when I said a verb is a noun.
Yes, that's true. That's
A verb is not a noun.
No.
For a noun is a name of something.
Yeah. Example.
Headlight.
Chair. Pole. Light.
Marsupial.
Go on.
Yes.
Catechism. Oxymoron.
What about your opera singing tonight?
Yeah, I did sing opera multiple times.
Which we missed.
Sorry?
Which we missed.
Yeah, it's a good time really. It was kind of very.
We had a little bit of a Stevie Wonder rendition going on about superstition.
There is superstition
Writing on the walls. I think this is our stop, Chris. So it's good night from me.
Good night from me.
But, I farted. Pardon me!
Pardon me!
Oh man, I'm just exhausted now. I got a blister on my foot. I'm still smiling. Are we just going to go straight? Yeah, we're just going to travel straight at this junction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just go straight then.
Yeah, we'll just go straight.
Yeah. Crazy.
And what was I thinking you said earlier? You check out our new MySpace page, WeHaveNoFriends.com, and Music for Situations. Oh yeah, great. We're going to be doing some music for situations very soon. Available at I didn't realise my finger was over them there. Music for Situations. Music for Situations by Aaron and Chris.